What's going on, my friends? So in this video, I don't really know what I'm gonna be going over, like how to caption it or word it or title it, but basically, like in one of my previous videos, I was doing like one of these small trades, trying to show like a large percentage gain, and I said, you know what, I might just see what I can do with like a small account with like the month of December, kind of like a small account challenge. So that's basically what I want to do here is I want to do like a little update for you guys and, just go over my little statement and my trades here to kind of show you guys what we did in the month of December, if you will. I mean, the month of December is not really over yet. We still have a lot of time, but just kind of like an update for you guys right now because, we got Christmas coming up and then like, the new year and all that. So I probably won't be trading too heavily and I'll probably be too busy to make the video for you guys. So just in case, I want to make it now. I've been trying to make this video for you guys since Thursday, actually. And it's, Sunday night, Monday morning now, actually. It's like 2 a.m. Monday morning. So here I am still making videos for you guys at 2 a.m. on Monday morning. And I don't benefit anything from this, guys. This is for you. I don't make any money from making YouTube videos. With like what, the 1 to 2,000 views that I get per video, what am I going to make? 10 cents here, 10 cents there. I don't even if I did, like I don't even have ads on these videos. So like, I wouldn't even make the money if I was even getting the views to make the money because I don't have ads on these videos. It's for you guys. It's not for me. I do this to kind of help you guys to shed perspective. So like, if one person is able to be like, I was able to, do something because of this, you were able to inspire me that, hey, that's all that I need. You know what I mean? That's like all the repayment. That's what I love is if there's one person that can take action, just one person. It doesn't need to be 100. Doesn't need to be 1,000. I always tell people, if you want to be an inspirational person, you don't need to have 1 million followers to do it. Me, here I am. I don't have millions of followers, but I'm still doing this stuff for you guys because I want to inspire people. I want to motivate them. I want you guys to see what is possible, what you can do, and just trying to show you guys that there's a different perspective and a different type of life out there than what we've been trained and conditioned to. That's really all I'm trying to do. So hopefully you guys do appreciate these videos. If not, then well, I guess that's that. But anyways, before I start rambling and ranting and all that, let me just kind of get on with this here. And just to show you guys, because there's always going to be some person that's going to be like, no, this isn't real, blah, blah, blah. You can see the time. I refreshed it. It's, 4:53 a.m. Eastern Time, 4:54 a.m. Eastern Time. Over here, I know it shows 1:54 over here because I'm on the Pacific time zone. This shows on the Eastern Time. So I just wanted to put that out there because there's always that person or those few people that like just live their life through skepticism. They're just like skeptical about every little thing. And it's like crazy because if they would just put that kind of energy into like just doing something with their lives, they would probably make something of themselves, But anyway, so just putting that out there, don't panic, because it's terrible. There's always going to be that one person, oh my god, it says 154 up there, but this one says 454. It's scams, photoshops, fakes, and, so anyways, just kind of trying to settle that while we can. So anyways, just jumping into it now here. Gonna go over like all the trades that I did and show you guys what I did in about, basically, I was able to take the account, I was able to take, what is it, like an 800 to 900% profit, not profit, profit pretty much. I was able to increase my account by 8 to 900%, maybe even more. We'll do the calculations as we get into this here, in about 2 to 3 weeks. I'm just going to say like 3 weeks. I might even just caption or title the video, I did this in less than a month, just because there's going to be that one person that's going to say, no, this was 2.5 weeks. He titled it 2 weeks. Scams. You know what I'm saying? So, realistically, it was 17 days from December 3rd to December 20th. Like I said, I've been trying to get this video out to you guys since Thursday. I just been super tied up. I like literally just got back. I was out of town and I just got back from Vegas too. It's like I've been all over the place. So, like I said, I'm going to be busy as well throughout the rest of December and coming January and February. A lot of things going on. Not too busy to like where I can't live my life, but too busy to where I'm like, you know what? I might not be able to make a video at 2 in the morning for these people because, I've made enough videos. But anyways, that's pretty much that. So let's just, jump into this here. The reason why I have it to the 3rd to the 20th is, again, just trying to show that it was 17 days. I'll put it to like the first. Wait, no, wrong way. So you guys can see it's the same numbers, you know, the same amount of trades, nothing changes. I just, you know, put it like that just so we can see, because I didn't do any trades on like the Friday or like obviously the weekend or anything like that. So let's get into it here. First things first, and I love this type of stuff because it actually turns into like so many lessons here for you guys, because the main thing that behind this, I just wanted to see what I could do with a small amount of money within about a month, just to see, just to kind of put myself to the test. And now it's turning into even more than just showing what you can do with a large amount of money. It's showing what you guys can do when you know what you're doing, when you have the type of knowledge, the proper knowledge, when you know how to manage your risk. It'll show you guys how to, like, you know, we'll get to all this here. So, long story short, we're making $1,876. This is profit. How do I word this? Let's see. I mean, the account value is now at 2,104. The account was like at 225 or 230 when like I first wanted to start doing this. That was how much the value of it was at that point. And then I just said 250 because I don't remember exactly what it was. I was saying like 250 in the previous videos, but it was something like that. We can do the math. If you take, you know, 1,876 minus 2,104, that's 228. So it's about 225 or 230. Like I said, I didn't calculate the cents and all that, so that makes up for like $1 or so. So anyways, that's how much the account was. So we were basically able to go from, let's say, like 225 to 2,100 in less than a month. And I'm going to show you guys here. This isn't luck. This isn't, no, none of that. This is actual strategy, guys. This is, I've been doing this for 8 years. You don't just go based on luck for 8 years, and luck eventually runs out. You know what I'm saying? So this is like actual strategy here. So make sure you follow along and see what's like really going on here and what's really breaking down. I'm going to show you guys trade by trade. But first of all, the most important thing, because it doesn't matter what percent you can make in terms of how much percentage you can increase your account. It doesn't matter about how much dollar amounts you can make. What matters is your consistency. Consistency is key. Consistency is what's going to keep you alive and making money. Risk management is what's going to keep you alive and making money. So look at this, guys. Out of all these trades, I only had 2 losses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Out of 16, there was only 2 losses. Now, some of these are like 2 orders for 1 trade, so I'm going to give the actual number here. This win was 1 trade. This Goldman was 1 trade, and this Goldman was 1 trade, I believe. So that means we have 1 trade here, 2 trades, 3 trades, 4 trades, 5 trades, 6 trades. This was 1 here as well. 7 trades, 8 trades, 9 trades, 10, 11, 12 trades. So 12 total trades and only 2 losses. So let's go look at what percent I am right. How often I am right. What's my win ratio? What's my win rate? If there were 12 trades and I lost 2, that means I was right 10 out of 12 times. So 10 divided by 12 is 83%. That means I have an 83% win rate here, guys. Meaning I win 83% of the time. And this isn't going hypothetical, none of that. Because I know if you might have, you know, ever attend one of my, the webinars that I do for free or anything like that, I talk about like win ratios and all that. And I give you guys examples in like those where I talk about making money with a 60% ratio, because I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I try to stay realistic. I give examples with 70%. But this is actual. You guys see it here, my real trades. It doesn't matter how skeptical you are. It doesn't matter how much you hate me, how much you think I'm lying. This is actual real trades happening. My actual stuff is 83%. So that means I lose maybe like 1 out of 6 trades. So for those people that like see me like on Instagram or Twitter posting my trades, because it's funny, there's some people that try to like call me out. Oh yeah, it's easy to post your wins all the time, and only once in a while post your losses, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, like the whole point here is like I'm trying to show you guys, mainly to the people that are skeptical. Don't be mad at me because I don't lose as much as you would like me to lose. Don't be mad at me because you lose more than I lose. Just because you lose half of the time doesn't mean everyone else loses half of the time. So don't get all salty at me just because I'm out there posting my trades and my profits. Literally, guys, 6 trades I will go without taking a loss. Basically is the way it looks like here. And realistically, I did 4 trades. No, I'm sorry. I did 5 trades with 1 loss. Then I did 7 trades with 1 loss. That's how I got to the 12 trades. So, you know, it varies. But what I'm trying to say is, and let's use the 7 trades example. I usually do 4 trades in 1 week. So that means I can go almost 2 weeks of posting profits. And that's actually what I'm doing, guys. I'm not hiding anything. I'm not, get what I'm saying here, guys? So, I mean, sometimes I don't even post some of my profits because it's like, oh my God, I just post too much. I don't want to post so much of these profits, blah, blah, blah. So, just understand that. This is real stuff. It is actually possible if you know what you're doing and have the proper knowledge to have these types of win ratios. I'm not talking hypothetical. I'm not talking about, wishful thinking. I'm talking about what we're actually doing here. So we have an 83% win rate. That's what matters, guys. Because everything else is scalable. It's your consistency that matters. So out of 12 trades, and this also shows you guys, over the course of 17 days, I only did 12 trades. You don't have to trade every single day. I usually do, like I said, I trade maybe 3 to 4 times a week. And I usually do like 1 trade a day. Maybe 2 if I'm getting a little out of hand. That's all you need, I just come in, boom, real quick. Usually the way I go with my trades, watch my previous videos. I usually just come in, boom, real quick. Within like 15 minutes, I'm done. 30 minutes, I'm done. I take my profit within the quick morning moves, and that's it. And like if you watch like on my other account, my main account, I'm usually doing like on average like 1,000 a day. On here, you'll see maybe we'll do like, about 50 to 100 a day. But that, that's the point that I'm trying to make here is, I don't want to ramble anymore. Let me just get back to the breaking down of everything here. So, let's look at the first trade. The very first trade that I placed cost $210. It says $215 with the commissions. And then I sold it for $335, but it shows $329 because it took out 5 from the commissions there. So the commissions was 10. If I was doing this on my other account, my main account, the other program that you guys see me using, the commissions wouldn't have been no more than $3. So, you might also hear me comment on things of commissions, or I might say, oh, well, if we weren't paying commissions, or if we were using the other account, this would have happened. I say that because on my other account, that's the account that I use for like mainly the majority of my trades, and that's like the account that I teach my students to set up. Now, I'm trying to show you guys also, this is a completely different broker. This is E-Trade. My other one is Ameritrade. It doesn't matter what broker you use. As long as you have the knowledge and you know what you're doing, you're going to make money either way. But with that other broker, that's the one that I teach my students to use in like my master class and all that, because I'm able to get them significantly lower commission rates. And literally just the commissions that you save by like taking my class and like, implementing what I tell you guys to get the lower commission rates, literally pay for the class. So, I mean, it's you just got to have an open mind when you look at things. But anyway, so not talking about commissions, because there's other brokers out there that do commission-free stuff. I don't like to comment on them because I haven't used them, and I don't like to comment on things I haven't used. I'm not the type of person that likes to talk about things I don't have experience about. I'll tell people not to trade penny stocks because I have traded penny stocks. So, just like that little comment there. So, the trade itself cost $210, and then I sold it for $335. So that's what, $125 profit. It shows realized is $115, $114 here because of the $10 commission. But what I'm trying to show you guys is the very first trade required $210. So technically we went from $210 to $2,100 in like 2 to 3 weeks. So the first trade, basically 210, 215, we can call it 210 to 215, had a $100 profit there. Then the next day, I did another trade where I had two of them that cost 140. So that's basically, it would cost 280, but because of the commissions, 285, blah, blah, blah. But you guys see, so the next second trade only cost 285. You see, we had a $136 profit there. The day after that, I didn't trade. I think that was the day that like the president died or like the ex-president died and they closed the market for him. So I didn't trade. You don't have to trade every day. Day after that, I took a loss. Hey, it's okay. You're going to lose. That trade cost $333. So let's just recap real quick. We had the first trade, and then we sold it for $330. So we put $210 in, sold it for $330. So let's say the account value is $330 at that point. Then we take $285 of that $330, and we turn it into $422. So now the account is like, I don't know what, we'll add the $136 to the $330. It's about, let's just say $450, just for the sake of it. That's not $450, it's more than that. But we'll just say $450 for the sake of it. This is the day I didn't trade. Then here, I got two contracts for $333. So I'm just trying to show you guys, I'm still using the same amount on every trade, the relative amount. You stay consistent. So I got two of them for $164 each. Total cost $333. I took a loss, $95. It's okay, it happens. Next day, I took a $1,000 profit. It was one trade. I bought them for the, $119. Basically $363 again. And then I turned that into $1,365. That was a $1,000 profit there. Then the next trading day would be this trade. I got a little wild on it. I put a little more than I normally would. I put $900 in it. And sold it for, $1,072. $155 profit, basically. And then I realized, wait a minute, let me adjust. I realized that I want to adjust again because I need to stay consistent. I don't want to size up. I don't want to do that. I want to build slowly but surely, and I want to instill consistency here. So I said, all right, let me retract a little bit and go back to like the normal sizing. Not like there was anything wrong with this. Didn't do a trade on Tuesday. Didn't do a trade on Wednesday. So guys, this is the thing with trading. All this freedom, look it. I mean, I've taken so many days off, and I've still made an 800, 900% increase on the account. 210 to 2,100 is like 1,000% if I'm not mistaken, but just for the benefit of the doubt. So then here's another trade. I got 6 of them at 23 cents each. Long story short, it cost 146. What I'm trying to show you guys is that I don't wild out. We're not putting anything wild into like these trades. Made a $55 profit there. This one I did 2 trades. One was right here. It was like, let's say a $100 profit. Then the other one was a $70 profit. You can see with both of them, I got, 3 of them here for basically $300, we'll say. Then another one for $250. So just trying to show you, we're still trading with small amounts, relatively, keeping things relative. Go to the next trading day. I lost $47 here. You put $400 in. I sold it for $350. You took a loss. Here I come in. I did 2 trades here. Ended up being a total of $160 profit there. Wednesday, I did 1 trade, but I bought 2 of them. You see, the date. See, I put Thursday and Wednesday here together now. I bought 2 of them for $240, so $400. Sold 1 of them that same day for a $60 profit. And then held 1 of them overnight and sold it the next day for $161 profit. And that was an overnight trade. So technically, I didn't even trade on that Thursday. I just woke up and took a profit because I was in Las Vegas during this Thursday right here. This was just this last week here. And this is why I'm saying I've been trying to make this video for you guys since Thursday, but I've just been too busy. I've been working on a few things, but that's pretty much that. And then I didn't trade Friday. I usually try not to trade on Fridays. Sometimes I get a little out of hand, but that's pretty much that. So now let's do a final recap so I can wrap up this video for you guys here. So overall, in about 2 to 3 weeks. The month of December is not even over yet, you know. But I just wanted to do this update for you guys. Tomorrow, I think the market's closed for Christmas tomorrow. No, Christmas is Tuesday. I don't know what the market's doing tomorrow. I think it's closed too, or if I'm not mistaken, it might be a half day. Either way, I'm not going to trade tomorrow. It's 2:15 in the morning for me, and I'm still not ready to go to bed. I have a few other things to do. I have some emails to do and all that too. So I usually don't like to trade in the morning when I haven't had like a proper night's sleep, because I just, you know, I don't know. I just like to have my brain in the right place when I trade. So that's that. And also because I don't want to. I don't have to. I don't have a boss to report to me and say, hey, you need to trade today. You know, it's the beauty. That's what I love about this. I don't care about the money. I love the fact that, you know what, I'm here. And I don't want to trade. I don't want to wake up tomorrow. So I'm not going to, you know. That's what I love about this, guys. You know, forget about the fact that we made $1,800 in 2 weeks doing pretty much nothing, which is what a lot of my friends make. By doing a lot of everything. They'll work 8 hours a day. And then they'll go make this much money. Me, I'm not even doing anything. Some of the days I didn't even trade. You guys saw. I only did 12 trades. Let's say I did 1 trade a day. All right, I traded for 12 days. Wouldn't you love to work for 12 days? Maybe like an hour a day. And make $1,800? And guys, this is with only 210. Remember, that was the very first trade. Cost 210. And everything went from there. That was that very first trade. So now let's do the percent calculator. We went basically from 210, well, I technically can call it 215, to 2,104. So what is the percent increase from 210? I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. We'll do 215. Wait, no, that's wrong. There we go. 878%. That's how much we've increased the account in like 2 to 3 weeks. Less than a month, we'll say. Give it the other benefit of the doubt. Still above 800, guys. So I'm just probably going to title this video, How I Increased My Account by More Than 800, just in case anyone out there wants to nitpick any little thing. Like, oh, well, yeah, but what if you said you had 225 in the account? You got to count that extra money that was in there, even though you didn't use it. Yeah, I don't know. There's always people out there. But, you know, they'll literally try and shut any little thing down. It's crazy. I mean, it's like, dude, you can see here. What are you going to take? You just try and, like, take one little thing and run with it. But anyway, so that's that, guys. You know, 83% win ratio. That's what I'm excited about. Forget the 800% increase, but I mean, you know, so I mean, we'll just to kind of recap here one more time. We took 210 and made it 2,100. Basically, we took 200 and turned it to 2,000. So that means you could have took 2,000 and turned it into 20,000 in less than a month. Or you could have took 20,000, turned it into 200,000 in less than a month. Or you could have taken, you know, 200,000, turn it into, we're not going to get any more into it. I'm sure you guys can do the math at that point and see how things scale. So, you know, you start small, work your way up, and not everyone's going to start with $250. Not everyone's going to start with $2,000. Not everyone's going to start with $20,000. You know, everyone's different, like I say. The rich kid that grew up in Beverly Hills who spends $20,000 a month on, like, just Gucci and Louis Vuitton is going to be like, dude, what do you mean? I'm not even going to start. What do you mean start with 2,000, turn it into 20? Boy, I'm bringing 20 in. I'm bringing 200 in. Hey, everyone's different, you know? I'm just trying to show you guys what's possible. So, if you guys know what you're doing, you can have an 83% win ratio. I have it right here. These are actual real trades. These are my trades right here happening for you guys. 83% win ratio. And I teach all this stuff, all my strategies, everything that I did here. I teach it in my the video lesson masterclass, as I like to call it. Literally, it teaches you everything. It's beginner friendly. I'm not trying to pitch my course here to you guys. You guys already know that I have that course if you do want to learn it. And the whole idea behind the course really isn't to like just pitch it to you guys or like, you know, I'm trying to like motivate you guys to start trading, but you don't have to go and take my course. You can, figure this stuff out on your own. It's going to take you a while. It took me 3 to 4 years to figure things out, but it's doable. I'm just trying to show you guys what's possible. That's all. My course is there if you do want to cut down your learning curve. Maybe you don't want to waste any more time. Maybe you've been losing money. Maybe you don't want to spend 3 to 4 years of your time figuring it out. That's what my course is there for. But you don't have to take my course to be successful, So that's just that idea there. So I need to wrap it up here before, I start rambling. That was that 2 to 3 weeks. The month's not even over. I'm not going to trade tomorrow, though, like I said, because I don't have to. I don't want to. And a funny thing about it is, like, some days at this point now, I'm like, I don't want to wake up, but I will. Or, like, I'll be like, what, I don't want to trade. Maybe I'll do an overnight trade. Because I can, as you guys see. We when you have the knowledge, you can do anything. Maybe I want to do this or maybe I want to do that, but I'm like, you know what? I have these people that are subscribed to my alerts, so I have to, do an alert for them on, I'd say 3 to 5 times a week that I usually do an alert. So that's that. But I think I'm going to start cutting the alerts soon too, because the only reason why I really introduced the alerts were introduced before I even had my chat room. The only reason why I did the alerts was so I could timestamp everything that I did. So I could prove to people, look it, like, I knew that this was going to happen before it happened. I would post my profit with my alert. Yeah, I sent out the alert. 6:31, I'll say Facebook calls. Facebook calls look like a good play here, blah, 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 whatever it is. And then, like, 20 minutes later, I'll post the profit, And, some people be like, oh, no, it's not fake, it's fake, it's this, it's that, it's Photoshop. I'm like, how is it Photoshop if I'm literally timestamping everything? That's all the alerts were there for. But now that, like, people already know, like, oh, this guy knows what he's talking about, it's like, I don't really need to have those alerts there anymore. So I'm thinking I might even just cut the alerts and turn it into like a watch list. Because I don't really like you guys never hear me promote my alerts. It's not a good way to trade. I don't suggest anyone to ever sign up for anyone's alerts. Just learn how to do it yourself. You'll never have to worry about anyone's alerts at all, ever. So that's pretty much that. You should only focus on trading to where you won't have to rely on anyone. Any chat room, any alerts, or anything like that. So, but anyways, that was just like the little commentary on that alerts there. So I'm probably going to turn it into like a watch list or something like that. But anyways, if you guys do want to learn how to do this stuff, you want to learn how to, get not percent increases, I'll say percent ratios. How about that? Because I don't want you guys getting excited thinking you're going to make 800% in 2 weeks. Because, you can, but I don't want you guys getting excited thinking that. I want you guys getting excited about the 83% win rate. And let's pretend like maybe if I wanted to even bamboozle you guys and count every single one of those as individual trades and say, yeah, all these were individual trades, so 16 and I only had 2 losses, what's my win rate there? I would have won 14 out of 16 times. Ooh, 87.5, rounded up, that's an 88% win rate, man, almost at 90. I usually like to stay humble, but damn, I'm good, sometimes you got to give yourself some credit. I honestly, like, I've worked so hard for this. I've been doing this for 8 years, guys. I just, I'm sorry. I had to take a second to just appreciate myself there. Because usually I don't go back and look at my statements to see, like, what I'm doing or, I just make my money and I enjoy it. That's it, that's pretty much that. It was a long time ago, the last time I actually sat down and said, all right, let me see what my win ratio is. So this is really cool for me, guys. It's like I'm just giving myself a trophy. But anyways, I'm just rambling here again. So we'll wrap it up here, guys. We increased the account by like 800 and some percent within 2 to 3 weeks. We started with like 210, 215, we'll say, just for the benefit of the doubt. Just say 225. How about that? We'll say 250. And we turned it into $2,100 in like 2 weeks. So just showing you guys what's possible, guys. Anything is possible. You just got to be willing to learn. Got to be willing to put in the time, put in the effort. And that's that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Just hit the thumbs up, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at Bijan Trades, follow me on Twitter, who's Bijan T, and visit the website bijantrades.com if you're trying to learn how to do all this stuff. And that's pretty much that, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys soon.